Are you a descendant of Genghis Khan? Brief history, takeover of the Mongolian Empire and influence on the Y chromosome. To most people, Genghis Khan is the founder of the Mongol Empire and a badass warrior who conquered Asia through fluid military tactics. However, recent studies showed that the Great Khan could be more than just a warrior. Call him the father of many nations if you want, but a great number of the male population owe their existence to Genghis Khan. The question is, are you one of them? Genghis Khan and takeover of Mongolia. Who is Genghis Khan? Genghis Khan was a ruler and the founder of the Mongolian Empire. He was born in 1162 in Mongolia, and rumors have it that it was prophesied that he was going to become a ruler from birth. Like most great men, he had a difficult childhood and had little to sustain himself and his family. This only fueled Khan's taste for power. Never deterred by his upbringing or been illiterate, Genghis Khan rose from strength to form the dominant Mongolia Empire. Genghis Khan's rule over the Mongolia Empire was truly remarkable and worth a spot in the history books. His army was one of the largest in the world, second only to the British Empire. Under his leadership, Genghis Khan united the disjointed Mongolian tribes and launched fearsome campaigns that gave him control over nearly all of Eurasia. His leadership was marred by lots of bloodshed and military tactics which rendered many people homeless and several lives wasted. However, Genghis Khan proved his tricks exceeded the battlefield. Aside from being a great warrior, Genghis Khan's sex life was as extensive as his Mongolian Empire. According to most history books, Genghis Khan had 4 wives, but that figure rose after every victory. He was notorious for taking a woman from every tribe he conquered. As part of the Mongolian tradition, some women were given to him as gifts to show their allegiance. However, he kept some and married others to members of his army. Given his sexual exploits, it shouldn't come as a surprise that over 16 million of the male population can be linked back to the Great Khan. Spread of Khan descendants. Before his death in 1227, Genghis Khan's army had conquered most parts of Asia including modern-day China, Iraq, Iran, and Pakistan. After his death, his sons ruled over his empire and further stamped an authority of their own. The size of Genghis Khan's household isn't well documented. History had it that Genghis Khan had 500 wives and multitude of children, with the paternity of some even disputed. His offspring seems to have followed in his footpath, as his first son was reported to have had 40 sons. Genghis Khan's present-day descendants. Genghis Khan's mark in the world can't be easily erased. Research conducted by a group of geneticists on the human population led to outrageous results. They found out that as many as 8% of the men dwelling in confines of former Mongol Empire bear Y chromosomes that seems characteristics of the Mongol ruling house. If that's the case, half percentage of the world's male population can claim to have originated from Genghis Khan. That figures have been simplified to mean 1 out of every 200 males assembled to be a descendant of Genghis Khan. The survey was conducted by Dr. Chris Tyler Smith of Oxford University and geneticists from China, Pakistan, and Mongolia. Over 10 years they collected blood from 16 populations that live in and around the former Mongol Empire. The DNA of the Y chromosome was analyzed since it is vital in establishing human lineage and possess characteristics that can be passed down from father to son. The results showed that a cluster of the Y chromosome carried genetic traits that were similar to one another and likely to have originated from a single chromosome from the past. This trait, however, was different from the Y chromosome of people outside the Mongol Empire. Dr. Tyler Smith said the signature chromosome probably belonged to members of the Mongol ruling house. This connection was attributed to Genghis Khan because of his access to large numbers of women, which continued even with his sons.